So at 5, an announcement from Governor Brown that will have wide-ranging effects on students and parents across the state of Oregon. She announced new metrics that will determine when students will go to school and when they'll stay home.
This map tells the story for parents and students. It breaks down by county where schools will be eligible to return per the state based on the numbers we have right now. 12 counties, including Multnomah, Washington, and Marion, are not eligible. Those are in red. 9, including Clackamas County, are eligible to have in-person class for elementary school-age children only, and 15, including Lincoln, Hood River, and Tillamook, are eligible to start in-person classes for all grades.
And this comes on the same day that Oregon reached another record number of COVID-19 cases, 600 today. It's the third time in 1 week Oregon has topped its daily number of cases.
Fox 12's Drew Reeves is following the story and joins us live from Lake Oswego with more. Drew?
Yeah, I spoke to a Lake Oswego mother today who says that she's excited that soon some of her children could be going back for in-person education. As you said, under these new metrics, Clackamas County qualifies to have kindergartners through 6th graders back for some in-person learning. And this is something that many parents have been pushing for since school began.
They're excited. I mean, they're really excited.
Jennifer Dale says her kids are ready to get back to the classroom.
We're big advocates of doing this the right way.
She's part of a parent-led advocacy group called Clack to School that has been asking the state for months to loosen restrictions to allow kids back in class.
This is a great accomplishment, a great acknowledgement that there's been emerging data that says this can be done safely. So we appreciate that, and there's more kids to reach.
Today, Governor Brown announced under new metrics, many counties will now qualify for some in-person education.
The vast majority of our students will not be able to return to class. However, close to 130,000 students will potentially be able to return to in-person instruction with these metrics, and that's a really good thing.
Under those new metrics, numbers will be measured in a 2-week period rather than 3 one-week periods. Numbers have also been relaxed. Now, for schools to return to in-person education full-time, a county must have below 50 cases per 100,000 people instead of 10. And schools will not have to go by the state's positivity rate, but rather their counties. The governor says much of the change had to do with families needing the services that schools provide.
Unfortunately, too many students don't have a stable or safe place to call home.
Dale says her daughter, who has Down syndrome, has been going to school twice a week, and she knows what it's like to rely on the services schools provide.
They represent places where our kids are getting food, where our kids are getting OT, PT. My daughter receives a large amount of services through school, friendships, sports. All of this happens in a school setting.
And Dale says that once kids do go back to school, it will be up to the community to keep those numbers down so that nobody has to go backward. But this news did not sit well with everyone. I spoke to one teacher who says that she is against these changes. You can hear from her coming up at 5:30. For now, reporting live in Lake Oswego, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.